All right, here we go. Week 2, Module 2 of our distance learning course. I seem like I'm not in the best of moods. That's because I'm not. Some of you guys may know from the email I sent to all students and all parents last night. Our district has adopted a new grading policy. It was actually orders from the top. So, our governor and our state superintendent decided that because of the COVID-19 crisis, that schools should show more grace as far as grading goes for the 2020 spring semester. And the Kern High School District has, according to their recommendations, adopted a policy where if you earned an A, B, C, or D in quarter 3, you automatically pass. You automatically pass for the entire semester. So if that applies to you, congratulations. I'm obviously a little upset by this decision. I don't fully support it. For one reason, I've seen a lot of you guys work and struggle in order to adapt to, the new course and to online learning. And it really breaks my heart to tell you that all of that effort that you did put into quarter 4, I'm not going to say it doesn't really matter, because you do grow by doing that stuff. You learn more, not just about English, but, about your own work ethic, how to manage your time. I'm not saying that there was no benefit to doing any of the work that I've assigned in quarter 4. However, as far as grading goes, it's not going to reflect, positively or negatively against you. If you earned an A, B, C, or D in quarter 3, your report card will just show a pass. For those of you that did not earn an A, B, C, or D in quarter 3, you earned an F. This quarter will actually serve as an opportunity for you to go from a no pass to a pass. And so if that applies to you, it's going to be business as usual. You're still expected to complete your responsibilities for quarter 3. If you didn't turn in all of your work in quarter 3, I'll still accept that from you. You're expected to participate in this online course. So every Monday you need to come here and get the new assignment. By every Monday you need to turn in last week's assignment. So remember today, for week 1, you need to have that posted by 11:59 tonight. Otherwise you'll have to fill out a late work form. You don't want to do that. For those of you that automatically pass, you have no obligation to be here. It's not mandatory that you continue participating. It's not mandatory that you turn in work. However, I strongly encourage you guys to continue pushing through this course. There's still things that we need to learn. We didn't get the opportunity to go over expository writing. This research paper will give you the skills to complete assignments for next year and beyond. Creating a bibliography, developing research, answering an inquiry. These are all valuable skills that you guys need. And so it might be tough and it might not be mandatory for you, but I highly, highly encourage you guys to continue through with the course. So, if you've passed and you don't want to be here anymore, you can go ahead and shut off this video. Before you do go, I will be making some changes to Google Classroom. I will be opening the chat feature. Now, I restricted chat from you guys mostly because I was worried about bullying, and that's just kind of what I've done throughout the years with Google Classroom. But I want to open up a new avenue for communication to you. So I'll be opening at the chat. Don't abuse it. Be nice. Be civil. Don't bully. I don't think any of you guys are going to do that. You're pretty good. But I'm warning you. Yeah. So pretty soon you can expect to make comments on assignments and collaborate with other students and kind of get a feel for where everyone's at. I'll be opening up that shortly. But, if you still are required to continue pushing on through distance learning, this part of the video is for you. Let's go ahead and look at our assignments for this week. And so you have a new set of instructions. This is very similar to what we did last week. I want you guys to continue working on your research paper. Remember, you're looking for a notable historical figure, and you're telling me what the turning point in their life was. I had one example of a student working really hard on a research paper for Rosa Parks. And Rosa Parks is a brilliant example for this type of assignment because you can argue that the turning point for her was really that moment on the bus, wasn't it? That moment where she was asked to leave her seat for a white person and go to the back, but she chose not to. And that student did a wonderful job arguing about that being the turning point in her life and gave a lot of evidence for it, gave a lot of reasoning for it. And that's what I'm looking for in this assignment. Okay, what is that turning point? What was that moment that just everything changed for that historical figure? And so remember, with this project, I'm looking for at least 3 quotes from you, and these quotes have to be from 3 separate sources. Okay, you can't pull 3 quotes from the same article or the same book. That's a no-go. In fact, this week your assignment is to find 10 possible sources that you can rely on to complete this research paper. And you'll be doing that with this assignment right here. This is your research paper source list. And so what you'll do is you will scour the internet looking for publications that, kind of offer a biography or an autobiography on the figure that you're focusing on. And so what you would do is you would give me, there are 10 boxes here. For your first source, you're going to tell me what kind of source type it is. So is it an article? Is it a book? Is it a podcast, a video, whatever? You'll tell me what the media is right here in this first box. And then over here, you'll tell me who the author is, what the title of the work is, where it was published, the name of the publisher. This is going to matter later, trust me. And then the year that it was published. Okay, for some of these sources, you'll have a hard time finding all the information that you need. And if you're using an online source, to save you time in the future, to make your life easier, in these boxes, I highly encourage that you also include a link of the source that you're using. So if you find an article online, put the link right here in this box too. You'll want it later, trust me. And yeah, that's what I'll need. I'll need 10 different sources, and you might not use all these sources in your research paper. I mean, the requirement is that you just use 3 quotes from different sources. However, if you familiarize with these works, your research paper will become more rich. And you shouldn't limit yourself just to those 3 sources. You should have a ton of sources backing up what you have to say. And a great tool. And I think I forget where I put it. I think I put it in your instructions. Yes, right here. If you look at your instructions, there's a link to the Arvin High Library. And this is a wonderful place to find sources. And so if you look down here at these links or go-tos, I recommend EBSCOhost. That's the one I'm most familiar with. That's the one I worked with when I was your age. And what this is this is a database. Oh, is it gonna... forget how to... if it'll let me log in for my home computer. Yeah? Okay, it's not letting me do it. But you guys have access to all these wonderful resources to find books, to find articles. EBSCOhost, it's just like a search engine like Google is. You type in what you're looking for. If you're looking for information on Rosa Parks, you type it into the search bar, and it'll bring up different academic journals and sources that you can use for your research paper. So that's good. And then lastly, your assignment this week, just your stereotypical regular article of the week, number 10. And so this is a fun one. We look at Dorothea Lange, who was a photojournalist during the Great Depression. She created some beautiful photos. You guys probably recognize this one right here. Migrant Mother. Is it? Have you seen that before? You probably have. But anyways, this offers a short biography on Dorothea Lange. And if you guys want to write a research paper on Dorothea Lange, that'd be a great paper. So maybe you can use this as a source for your research if you decide to go down that route. It's up to you. So that's pretty much it. That's all I have for your assignments this week. Continue your efforts on your research paper. For those of you who've decided to no longer participate in our course, I'm really sad. I really love being your teacher, and I'm really heartbroken that a lot of the things that I look forward to, those end of the year parties, those best wishes for the summer, all those things that we usually enjoy at the end of the year. I'm really heartbroken that it was cut short and we won't be able to do that. So I wish you the best moving forward. Um, if you can't participate in this class anymore, I understand. But I do encourage you to stick around and learn something and challenge yourself. And for everything that's turned in, I'll grade it. I'll give you guys the feedback you deserve. Otherwise, make sure that you stop my classroom in the fall and say hi. Right? So have a great day.